Okay, let's begin. Hi, hello to everyone. Good morning. I hope that every one of us has a good health and in a peace of mind. And God bless to all of us. Okay, planning and control management, part 4, program progress monitoring, updating and controlling. Actually, part 4, which is the program progress monitoring, updating, controlling, will take us more episodes to create, because this is really a long process of completing this part of our exercise, because here we have to do the monitoring, updating, and also the controlling until the completion of the project, especially when there are some, especially that we will be assuming for the delays, the process of controlling, so it will take us longer to finish this part of our exercise. Okay, first of all, I would like to thank you all for all the subscriptions, the likes, and the shares. Our previous episode was a special topic, session 10. This was about accelerating project completion or compressing project duration by maximizing available resources for under-allocated resource projects. I hope that you've got additional insights and knowledge about this project. Our current episode is part 4, session 29, and we will be working on program update 003. So this is the start of our update 003 for the month of August. So the first step here is to update the progress and actuals using Microsoft Excel file format. So if you can remember that our previous episode, we were doing the progress and actual updates directly into our Primavera program. But now we will be using the Microsoft Excel file format. Okay, but this will take 3 steps. The first step is to export Microsoft Excel file from Primavera P6. This will be the one we will be discussing for our current episode. And the second step is to reflect our progress and actuals update into the exported Microsoft Excel format instead of doing it in Primavera P6. So after we update our Excel file format, the last step is to import back the updated Excel file format into our current program, or Primavera P6 current program. Okay, so we will be expecting for the 2 more steps for our next episode. Okay, our objective here is to demonstrate how to export Microsoft Excel file from Primavera P6. Okay, let's open our project. Okay, here we have here our last program update for the month of July. But now we will be working for the month of August for our program update 003. So usually what we are doing is just to copy the previous program to be used for our current program. So we have to copy this program update for the month of July, and we will utilize it as our program update for the month of August as our current program. So let's highlight it, right click, then copy, and then right click again, and then paste. Okay, here we can see here on our under the baseline, this checkbox. Actually, we want to, if you mark this checkbox, that means you have to copy the baseline of the source program. Okay, since our source program is for the month of July, this one, we need to copy the baseline assigned onto it, which is our project baseline program or the original baseline program. Okay, so we have to check that mark this checkbox to copy the baseline program of the source program into our current program for the month of August. So let's click OK. And then here we can see here the choices. Actually, these are the baselines of the previous program, which is for the month of July. So since we are copying it for the month of August, so since we also mark to copy the baselines of this previous program, so in here, what you need to do is just to check or mark the checkbox if you want to copy that baseline. So we need only the detailed baseline program to be copied onto our current program. So we have to check it. But this one for the month of August, we don't need this one because this is the last 2 months program updates. What we need is the previous or the recent previous program, which is for the month of July. So we don't need this one. So just leave it unmarked. Okay. So let's click OK. And then here, we have to copy all the, we have to mark all the checkbox so that every properties of the previous or the source program to be copied will be completely carried into the replicated program. Okay, so let's click OK. Now here, they are all checked also, all are marked, so that's fine. So let's click OK. Okay, here we go. So we have already here our replicated program, which completely copied the baseline of the source program. So we will rename this to August 31st because we are updating for the month of August. And here we will change this to July or August. Okay. So now actually our program for the month of August, we have our baseline only for the original program update, original baseline program. But we need another one, which is the recent previous program update. Because we will be using that baseline or previous program update to execute or to process our Windows schedule analysis. Okay, since this is our replicated copy for the previous program, that means they are completely the same because we didn't update yet this month of August program. So we can copy the baseline, or I mean, we can save the baseline of this program by itself. Okay. Okay, first we will open our program for the month of August. Okay, so we will assign another baseline for our month of August program update. by assigning the previous month program update. Okay, let's click this one. Okay, now here we can see we have already our baseline for the detailed baseline program or our original baseline program. So we will add another one, which is the previous program. So, okay, as I said, this current program is completely the same as the previous because we didn't update this program yet. So we can use this save a copy of the current program. So let's click OK. Okay, so here we go now. So what we need to do next is to assign these two baselines into our current program. Okay, let's close. Okay, so we will go to assign. Okay, here. So our original baseline program, we will assign it under the project baseline. So this is our original baseline, right? So let's click it. And then our previous program update, we will assign it under the primary baseline. Okay, so this is one. And then done. Okay, so let's click OK. Okay, so our program now for the month of August is complete with two baselines, one for the original baseline program and the other is the previous month program update. Okay, so let's work on the first step by exporting Microsoft Excel file from our current program. Okay, with parameters that is needed only for our current program progress and actuals update. Okay, so let's do it. Okay, but anyway, let me explain to you quickly that actually there are two ways in exporting Microsoft Excel from Primavera P6. Okay, the first one is by using the menu export and import wizards. Okay, we can find it here, file, import, export. Okay, so that is the first method. And the other one is by using the activity window layout. Okay, so that means here is our activity window. What we need to do is just to create a layout. Well, that means the column that we really need in our update is the one to be shown in here. Okay, we will export those columns which are really needed in the progress and actuals update. Okay, and save it as a layout. Let's say, for example, if this is really the complete columns that you really wanted to export. So the next thing to do is very simple. It's just right click on this window and then click export to Excel. Okay. But anyway, we will address this method on our following episode. Okay. Only just to give you an idea that we can do two method of exporting Excel from Primavera P6, but actually there are advantages and disadvantages. Okay, but for now we will be using the a wizard from here, file, export, import, and export. Okay. So let's do it now. We'll go to file, export. Okay, here we go. So we will be using this spreadsheet, right? So we have to check the checkbox and the next. Let's go to next. Okay, so here we have 5 subjects to choose here. Okay, but actually what we really needed here only for our progress and actual update is the activity, where we have to supply the percent complete and the actual dates, and also expenses. But actually expenses, we don't need this anymore because we have no all our expenses in our project are already finished or completed, so we don't have any expenses anymore to be update in our program update. So let's leave it blank, and then we'll go to resource assignment. So this one, we will be reflecting this the actual units of the resources. Okay. Okay, let's go to next. So this project, once your project is open, it will automatically be listed in here. If you have 2 projects open, so 2 of which will be listed, but you have to select only the applicable project that you have to update. Okay, so we'll choose this one and then click next. Okay, so here I have already created this template, progress and actual updates. So highlight it, and we will review the content. Okay, here we go. So here we can under the subject area, we have here the 2 subjects area that we had just selected. Okay, so the activities and the resource assignments. Okay, so we'll go work for activities first. So we'll go to columns. Actually, here are the columns. These items here are fixed in Primavera, so we cannot move these items here, except for the activity name. It can be moved, like for example, this one, let's see. Okay, so, but this one, activity ID, it can't be moved anymore because it is permanent in Primavera P6. So what we need here in our activity updates is only the actual start, actual finish, and the activity percent complete. Okay, so that is what we need to export for us to be able to update these items or parameters into our exported Excel format. Okay, so let's go to filter. Here, under the filter, okay, here progress and actual updates, we will modify it. So we will filter, we will be exporting only the milestones and the direct activities. Actually, we need also the direct activities and also the indirect activities, right? So we have to add the milestones, direct activities, and also the indirect activities. So we will add, okay, activity category is equals to uh, indirect activities. But actually delay actually the delay event and NA is not included in there. So, and also milestones. Milestones we need it to update the actual if there is, or the actual dates if there is. Okay. So indirect. Okay, that's fine. Now we are done here. So let's click OK. Then we'll go to sort. So under the sort, we put it in here, the sorting of activities by activity ID, and then followed by start and finish dates. Okay, let's move to resource assignment. Okay, under the resource assignment, we'll say column. Okay, here, some of these are also permanent. So what we need only for our resource update is the actual this period units and the actual units. Actually, Primavera make some items here or some column items here as permanent because uh, it is needed for the Primavera to detect whenever it is imported again back to Primavera P6. So that means that is the reason why it is permanently put. The column is permanent. I mean, these items are permanent for this column. Okay, let's go to filter. Okay, we are here the remaining units. So of course we need only the remaining unit. Let's modify it. So here the remaining unit is 100%, but the activity category should not be equal to delay event because we have already incorporated activities for the delay events in our program update. So let's make it as all of the following. Okay. Okay, let's click OK. And then next is our sort. So under the sort, we also use the activity ID, start and finish. So everything is done, right? We have already completed the activities and resources. So let's click OK. Now we will go to next. And then select XLS file. So we have to click this one and then find for a folder where to locate the file Excel file. So and then the file name we will put is as 22 August or for the month of August. So that is 22 August 0831. And then click open and then next. Okay. And then click finish. And then let's click close. Now, so we are done with the exporting. So we will try to look for our product file. So we can see it here. What can we find it? Okay, here. You see? This is now the Excel output or the exported Excel file from Primavera P6. Okay, so now we have already exported the Excel file. So our next episode, we will be working on how to update this Excel file. meaning we have to update our progress and actual resources onto this Excel file format. And then after that, for the next episode, we will be importing this Excel file into our Primavera P6. Or actually, we have to import from Excel file that we have updated. Okay. So I think we are done here. So let's continue updating the progress and actuals in the Excel file in our next episode. Okay, so our next episode is part 4, session 30, program updates 003, is to update the progress and actuals using Microsoft Excel file. Actually, this is our second step of for the process of updating our program using the Excel file format. Okay, here is our next episode coming. Okay. As I mentioned just earlier, a while ago, this is the second step, update progress and actuals in a Microsoft Excel file format. And I hope to see you in this episode. And thank you for watching our video. Okay, next, this is our upcoming episodes. So kindly subscribe, guys, if you want more, and then like and share. And also, your comment is valuable to improve the content and quality of our exercise. So our next or upcoming episodes are import progress and actual updates from Microsoft Excel file format to Primavera P6. That means after our next episode, which is to update our exported Excel file format, this will follow. And also will follow is to incorporate contractors' delays into our current program. That means we have to assume identifiable delays for the contractor. Okay, next is the project delay impact analysis of the contractors' identified delays. And the next is the determination of contractors' performance efficiency. Okay. Okay, end of our session, and God bless to all again.